Alcoholic.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The game is still scoreless. Minnesota's got possession here in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Here's a shot. Gets a punt on that one. What a stop by Georgiev. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Manson's going to punt it against the half wall. Big stop right there. Bogosian's got the puck in his own zone. And it's a quick pass to Tatar. Shot! Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Another chapter is about to be written. Well, I got some news for you.
It's facetiously brilliant. The NFL, super.
Doesn't that put the Monday night team at a considerable disadvantage next weekend? We used to always talk about the Mondays, but tough bananas, boys. It's going to get us some ratings, and we really don't care if that team is going to never win a game.
And the problem for the Eagles is it's an extra day for Philadelphia fans and radio hosts. Call for Nick Sirianni's job here. They have to get the whole weekend to fill in for his job.
What happened to them? They are awful. What was who beat them as bad as the last weekend?
The Giants.
Oh, yeah, the Giants. That's right.
That was the Cardinals, you guys.
Yeah.
The Cardinals beat them at home.
Yeah, their defense is a train wreck.
About 7 weeks ago, about 7 weeks ago said that team is vastly overrated, and that wasn't exactly a bulletin, but man alive, did they hit the skids. And they made some moves during the season to shore up the defense too, didn't they?
They lost some they lost a couple key defensive front players, but then they drafted. I mean, they've shuffled some, but it wasn't supposed to be nearly this bad.
They promoted Matt Patricia and demoted their DC. When you promote Patricia, you deserve what you get.
He still got the pencil behind the ear? Does he still have that? Oh, yeah, you're right, though. Philadelphia is definitely the world's jumping off point 50-some years ago for crazed sports talk radio with, everybody getting vile, getting ripped just viciously. So I can only imagine what the whole, not sports talk radio, the whole vibe now on more modern communication out there must be terrible.
One of the most fun shows in the old Mackey and Judd 4-hour tour. This is 6 years ago when the Vikings. We had a lead up of kind of trash talk with Eagles fans and even like an Eagles radio host and stuff, and then the Eagles destroy the Vikings in the NFC Championship game. And for 4 hours on that next Monday, Eagles fans were calling our show.
Tough shit.
to just rub it in. And we were like, yeah, I mean, what are we supposed to say? 38-7. If your name is Angelo from South Philly, the phone lines are open.
That wasn't the biggest Twin Cities media embarrassment that weekend. Mel Kiper and whoever his partner is had me on, and I laughed at the idea that the Eagles even had a chance against this middle machine. They stink. Mike Dave to score against those clowns. They come out there. Didn't they beat the Giants like 4-3 or something like that the same weekend the Vikings were pulling off the Minneapolis Miracle that the Eagles had.
It was the Falcons. They barely got by the Falcons. The Falcons almost beat them.
Yeah, Julio one of the worst games ever, low scoring. Yeah, and 9-7 or some damn thing. And then you saw this team and you said, okay, this is you pull one out like that, you got to be going to the Super Bowl, don't you? But did the Vikings score first in that game?
They did.
They scored first in that game. Gave up the next 38. Whatever it was.
Jeez. What a fucking Bears.
At the center of the field, like late in the fourth quarter, and all the fans started to do the goal chant.
Is that one of the greatest phenomena of the NFL in years? Mahomes coming in here and winning a shootout with Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. That's throwing for 400 some yards. Well, Brady's losing to Nick Foles when he threw for 500. Did he throw for 500 yards in that game? Wasn't it 500?
It was a lot. It was a lot. And then of course, I mean, this is where Philadelphia. Usually, you would do that, win a Super Bowl, and then you get at least 5 years of a grace period if you're the head coach and the staff. Right? Like 2 years later after that, they fired Doug Peterson.
But Doug might get himself fired in Jacksonville. So what they think was
would love to freeze frame that shot, James. The torque on his stick to be able to get that shot off with that amount of force, incredible. McKinnon's quick stick plants the puck here at center. Slides the puck to Landeskog. The Avs carry it along the wall. And now he moves it quickly to Rantanen. Minnesota's got it in the own zone. All alone. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip. Minnesota's taking a 2-0. Here in the second.
Been a real dominant performance tonight, and they just... the net. I think players want to pad their stats if they've been peppering the goalie.
Colorado's got a hold of the puck off the draw. The Avs played along the boards. And a Handles the puck on the near side. Moves it to Lykanov. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Quick pass to Johansson. Sends the pass over. Sends the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Minnesota's got the puck. Gets it out of his own end. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're alone. The forwards, they don't know how to give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
And he saves that one as well.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Quick feed to Spurgeon. They've got numbers here. And that's stopped by Georgiev. Slides it to him.
Stadium. I hadn't gone to a Viking game. I'd been in there for the prep hole and other stuff, but I was boycotting the Viking. There, I kept forgetting to look planes, right? God, what a game! That they now all of a sudden they changed the what was a touchdown rule in the end zone or something like that.
Catch rule.
Which by the way, in retrospect, they didn't really change that much. It was, but they made a big deal about it.
They changed it.
You didn't have to roll over 3 times with the ball in your possession for it to be a touchdown.
They changed it for that game.
Choice.
And they told no one. That was the best part, because that was the year where guys would like bobble the ball slightly, and like 2 Eagles on touchdowns completely bobbled the ball, and thank God they're like, oh, who cares? It's a touchdown.
Yeah, let's go. That people are criticizing us for this, but that is something that the way they went in the tank. And Jalen Hurts at the halfway through the year was going to be the MVP, right? They're one of the candidates.
That's bad.
Okay, I got a hot take. Would you rather have Jalen Hurts or Justin Fields?
Jalen Hurts. I think it's Jalen Hurts, but it's
Is that a lot closer
it's a fair
than I thought
it is a fair speculative question compared to a year ago. It is a fair.
Yeah, that's right. So
I mean, Fields. I think what you would say about Fields is, was he really set up from the get-go? He kind of started off with there was no weapons at first.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he'd be an MVP, but you can make it. There's a lot of smart people that point to like some of the scheme stuff, but yeah, they're both, man. I mean, they benched Hurts at halftime of that Giants game, and I correct me if I'm wrong, but they were still playing for the division at the time. They were still playing for seeding, and they said our best chance to come back in this game is Marcus Mariota, not Jalen Hurts.
Is that the backup? Following him around is not easy. Where the hell's he been? Sometimes some guys they go to their backup and you say, oh, that's where he ended up. The guy who was gonna, think of all the heat that teams were taking back when Mariota first emerged. Why didn't we draft Mariota instead of this other guy? Everybody wanted him, and that turned out to be a fraud. What's a very difficult position to say.
Heart attack. Emergency.
To Johansson. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Takes a shot. Takes a dump and still hangs on to the puck. And that comes off close off the body. And he makes the save on that play.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man,
The masses, quarterbacks in the NFL, Mahomes is getting criticized this year for not playing as well as he has. Well, that wasn't helped him.
Well, and now, did you see what the forecast is as of right now for that Dolphins-Chiefs game? It's projected to be colder than the Seahawks-Vikings playoff game at TCF Bank Stadium. So below zero temperatures with 30-degree low wind chill. And that's the Miami Dolphins are coming up for that weather. Good luck.
The NFL loves those. That's why they always put Green Bay in. Not only if Green Bay was home this weekend, it would be a night game, right? If they were home, they'd love the night. Let these poor bastards freeze their rear end off, and we'll get better ratings.
Frostbite is a small price to pay for people tuning in. Out of curiosity, what Frostbite will do to you.
With Favre's last game in the Green Bay, the Frozen lost.
Yes.
Top of his cheeks. Yeah.
In which he wanted out of that game like nobody's business to. Brett Favre had no interest in playing in that game.
Where's our big winter storm? I thought we were supposed to be at. I was going to wake up. First of all, it was 2 in the morning. Now it was 6 in the morning. Now it's 5 in the afternoon. Like, get some snow.
It's crazy. I mean, even if it gets really, really bad between now and the middle of March or April, we've got 2 months of potential impact.
It's fantastic. Unless you own a ski resort, then you might not like it. But it's been fantastic. But yeah, the NFL, yes. Yeah, I kind of check in and out. That's the only team I'm worried about. I hope the Lions win. I'm hoping the Lions win. I'm hoping they have a little run here because, 57 to now, let's see, that's 43, 66 years of suffering, and 67 years of suffering is enough, isn't it? It should be.
Yeah, but it's always hard when in any sport when you've got the narrative team, right? You know, it's like baseball wasn't the same when the Cubs won the World Series.
No, that's true.
Like everyone's paradigm shifted.
Yeah. The Red Sox went from amazing. Let's make a movie about this.
goaltender in a tall skier gets out in front of him and makes the save.
Stop by the goaltender getting up.
With the Yankees. So, yeah, the Red Sox even more than the Cubs, I think. Oh, before you die.
If Pat is in a hospital in the third,
like the old column, my memory is so terrible. I remember he got a big smile on his face all over the fence. That'd be great. Man,
that's just you see the 3-yard pass and your eyes roll back in your head.
All right, Lord.
He's now top 5. Kirk is now top 5 NFL quarterback.
Oh, we kind of touched on this with you the other day, but we had to go. But it is amazing. We had a listener last week send a pretty perfect summation of, if you're a Cousins Crusader, this is perfect for you, because you now always get to talk about the hypothetical Super Bowl and MVP the Vikings would have won in 2023.
We would have repeated. Let's move on from this guy. He's over. He gets, as I said yesterday, he can get you a field goal from the 8-yard line better than anybody in the league. First down on the 8. You're about 50-50 whether you're going to score a touchdown or kick a field goal.
Yeah,
Greg Joseph loves him.
He's padding Greg Joseph's stats.
Yes.
But don't you have to look too? In any individual year, you can make any number of excuses going back to Washington, right? You could just pick out a year and say, "Oh, the defense was bad that year," or the offensive line had a guy that was bad, or whatever it is. But if you take a 10-year career, for the people that think Kirk is an MVP, that he's a top 5 quarterback, he's the unluckiest quarterback of all time.
That's a drunk.
Can you name another great quarterback in your time watching football that over the course of 10 years, they didn't get to the third round they didn't get to the championship game? He's never come close to an NFC championship game. So I don't know.
And, last year's playoff loss to the Giants, in retrospect, is one of the most embarrassing ever, because they got beat the next week in Philly by 38-0, something like that. And then they opened this season and got beat 40-0. So the next 2 games they played, they got beat 78-0 or 78-7, and we got beat by them at home.
Yeah, and of course, the defense shouldn't have given up 30 points to Daniel Jones, this, that, and the other. Sure, that's of course. But maybe the offense can jump out to a lead and dagger somebody too.
Meanwhile, the weekend, we got to find out if the Ghosts are the Ghosts. I tell you, I was reading Marcus's story today. We've created a dynasty here with these Minnesota players. I think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
8 championships coming in a row. Yep.
You're 3-1.
You really can't win
Minnesota
shit.
guys, okay. It's okay, but Wisconsin's got as many Minnesota guys as you do, and they're leading the Big Ten, right? That's one of the great transformations in my long career. We used to look at, when Mussing first came back in the 70s, and then for a while after that, Wisconsin, you looked at for 20 years as a win. You knew you were better than Wisconsin. It's amazing the run that Wisconsin basketball has gone on since the early 90s, because they used to be chumps.
Football too.
Now they got,
Football too, same thing.
Yeah.
They were awesome footballs.
Yeah, they were. I told the story that I was over there when they were. Important trying to survive with the option offense down there, and I was walking with him through the trophy room they had. I was walking with them, and there were people in there looking at it, and they saw him come through there, and they turned their heads and went over to the other side of the room. They wouldn't even give him a hello, nod. I said, yeah, he might not be around here much longer. He was gone like at the end of the game, but the fans going, that was maybe the worst college football game I ever covered. It had about 22,000 people in the game.
We send you off into the weekend. Tell the audience where they should be car shopping in the next couple weeks.
So go out there and check them out. Falls Valley Group by Hastings and Apple Valley. I keep going back to them. There must be a reason for that.
Yeah, there it is. All right, Royce Unchained on this Friday. Enjoy your super wild card weekend, sir.
Super wild card weekend. Which game what's our game of the week? What's the best one?
If you could only pick one game, I think it has to be Rams-Lions. Matthew Stafford going back to the house that Matthew Stafford built.
Go Lions! I'm all for the Honolulu Blue. I want to see him make a little run here. So,
All right.
Plus, it's always fun to see the crazy man on the sideline. So, and his shirt sleeves wanting to fight everybody. It's great.
His red nose, yeah.
Off points if they don't show up tonight. That'd be something. It would. That's. I believe that was the first NFL game I went to in the new stadium. I hadn't gone to a Viking game. I'd been in there for the Prep Bowl and other stuff, but I was boycotting the Viking game because it was too hard of work to get there.
Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. Into the attacking end. Oh, Smart has that play to put that one away. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And that puck leaves the zone. Spurgeon's taking it from his own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he's ridden off the puck. Colorado's looking to break out. From the place 99 made famous. Stops that one. Slides it quickly to Foligno. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Oh, against some tired defenders as icing is the call. Minnesota's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third.
Shit.
Slides it over to Lehkonen. Minnesota's got a hold of it against the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Fires it on net. And that's blocked. And he slides it quickly to Hermes. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass.
Minnesota's top line has been just that tonight. They've contributed offensively, and they're a reason they're in the lead.
Blocked in traffic. And the puck's kicked free. Now a quick pass to Goldie. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, great save to get. Play. The Avs gain possession. Moves it to the middle. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Here's a chance on the attack.
Well, the coaches will be preaching, listen, have your mercy, continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll.
Minnesota's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Rossi's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go for it offensively here. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. And it's a quick pass to McCarr. Down the
Oh,
left
they
wing
got the
into
car.
offensive zone. Chance, he came so close to putting it in.
James, I thought he had that one. If he continues to get to the net with that quick release shot, he's going to convert at some point in this game.
And that'll do it from ringside here. They lead in this series, a strong performance tonight. And to me, it really started between the pipes, but what an effort.
Well, a collective effort, no question about it. I thought they were much better structurally in terms of how they defended, James, but it all comes back to the tender. When you can make 10 bell saves and really keep the puck to the outside and your rebound control, everyone knows you're dialed in.
The playoffs are a war of attrition, and we know that they will continue, and we will see you then at the next broadcast. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. We'll talk to you then. to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. While heading into game number 4, these two teams are certainly very familiar with one another. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. You can feel the intensity of this one. Some of the playoff atmosphere whirling away. On the attack along the boards. Good hit on the play. Quick pass over to Boldy. Minnesota's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Moves it quickly over to McCall. The Wild have taken possession along the wall. Huge stop by Georgiev.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top. Free square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
And now it's put up by Martin. Along the half wall with the puck. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And here's the pass to Boldy. Shot! Too much congestion in front. Moves it to Boldy. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Rantanen. There's a shot. And he missed. He missed the net. What a chance.
Well, he had such a glorious chance, James, and I think that he saw some daylight upstairs, and he went for it, but he put it through the uprights. He gets burnt.
And there's the whistle icing the call. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Johansson's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Boldy's got it across the line. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Puck grab by Johansson. The Avs played along the wing. Here's a chance, and the shot dies in the traffic jam.
Gustafson's finding a way to play his best hockey when it matters most, and that's in the playoffs. I mean, coming off of a playoff shutout, and then again continuing the trend with some good saves tonight.
Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Georgiev.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
Past the midway mark of the frame. Still no score in this one. Colton's won the draw inside his own end. Tatar's moving the puck through his own zone. The Wild have gained possession. The Avs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Foligno's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Levels him with the hit. Mervis carries the puck in his own zone. Good use of the body on the play. Puts it on net. Oh,
This guy's gonna lose the cup.
Drives to the paint. Stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important when there's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out battling, outworking your opponent for the sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save. And a quick save on that one. Just wide. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Won the face-off here in the offensive zone. With the stop. And he loses control of the puck. Ahead of steam now towards the front. The Wild have taken control of the puck. Here they come on the rush. Works the cross to Bardeen. Oh, the referee's going to call that one. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Here comes the official's decision. Randall's two-handed shot was going to send him off.
2 minutes, Colorado, 2 minutes, slash. Number 96, Colorado, number 96, 2 minutes, slash. Oh, that's definitely.
Power play unit comes out for the face-off. An opportunity here to go
First
back
team,
on the
I
power
don't
play.
know
You know
why.
they worked on
Best
this
team,
in
I don't
practice.
care.
It's something
We
you do,
play.
your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Whoa!
Advantage, and they make it click.
Spartans!
Well, power play face-offs in the O-zone. This is exactly what you're coached about to draw it up and you work on it in practice. This was executed perfectly.
Minnesota's won it. Smart defensive play there. To his teammate. Minnesota's got possession of the puck. Nice zone entry from the middle. And a beautiful stop by the glove. Minnesota's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. Johansson's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Oh, a slick stop by Georgiev.
You know the goalie's saddled in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Still lots of time left in the period. 1-0 the score. Colorado's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Picked up along the boards by Johansson. Moves into the slot. Tough save by the goalie. Passes it over to Johansson. Gains the zone from the right side. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Here's back-to-back saves.
Georgiev's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and the save percentage is an indicator of it.
Big hit that frees up possession. Here's a shot. And he snags that one with the glove. Here in this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Avs take possession off the faceoff. Slick feed. From the point, they take control of it. Jostling for the play, he loses control.
Oh my god. Shit.
You can certainly tell
He
that
was
the goaltender
cleaning
is
up.
dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to positions. He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Oh, the officials saw that trip, and the hand is up. We've played not one, but 2 periods tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner.
Four sweeps in the semifinals.
The Avs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Power play then can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
Colorado
After that huge hit, he is just struggling to get off of it. He was trying to go about it with two more people on the bench to just get a hold of it, and both of the benches are out of it and standing up as this one's going on.
watching these. Hopefully nobody's hurt in this series.
It's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard.
Oh, shit.
Both teams' bench is banging their sticks, standing up as they cheer on their player, and that tilt went their way.
Gaudreau's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Colorado's taking possession in their own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Lehkonen started in the offensive zone. Great save from in tight.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And he gets just enough to keep it out. Bogosian stick handling in his own zone. Just gets enough to keep it out. Minnesota's got a hold of it along the wall. Georgiev's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
But he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. The Avs win it in the defensive zone. Through center along the wing. What a steal in his own end.
Minnesota's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Duhaime's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Avs will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Turn that one aside. From the open ice, they gain the line. Puck picked up by Middleton. Good clearing attempt to breathe. This power play only has time for one more rush.
They'll have to play with urgency and not just skate the puck, but move it fast.
Great reach with the poke check.
Oh, they do score. God.
Georgiev's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Quick feed to Tatar. Colorado's on the attack. Man advantages up. Both teams by a team of strength.
Often in hockey, we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
Bogosian's lugging the puck. Feeds the puck across to Colton. The Avs looking against the half wall. Knocked around but keeps it going. Picked up by Boldy. The Wild have the puck in their own end. Colorado's on possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Colton. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Great move, comes up with it. And he breaks up the opportunity in front with a poke check. Unloads a shot. Boldy's got it in the defensive end.
thing. Put on the cup.
Shuts him down. Turns another aside.
Oh man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Takes a shot. Save or not? My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. Penalty will be given, and we're going to get a stoppage in play. And the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
Denies him on the play. And he slides it quickly
Take a
past the
fucking
net.
penalty right at
Turns it
last.
aside. Handles the pass from his goalie. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. And the puck clears the zone. Has a chance. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. Picked up along the wall by Rantanen. Fires it. What a save. He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Sends it over to Dewar.
Well, I like this play, James. When you're leading late in the game, you make good blue line decisions. That's what we used to call them anyway. And you put the puck in deep and you just kill some valuable time.
Hartman's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. He gets it ready to go on the attack.
Good job, Gustafson.
Landeskog is back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element in the game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
Handles the puck. Big time save and goal as he gets Sullivan with the stick. It's a contest quick, people. There's proof right there. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Moves the puck. Here they come on the attack. Moves it to Nichushkin. Stick save and a beaut. And he slides it quickly to McKinnon.
Well, he's been on a heater all game, James. I mean, so dialed in, tracking the puck effectively, controlling his rebounds, and this one just squeaks by him. He's going to have a hard time with that one because he just lost the shutout.
Colorado's hard work,
Damn,
dedication,
that
and
sucks.
perseverance has paid off here with a goal late in the third.
I love that they... battled all game to be in it, James. They get the equalizer in the late stages. Now the momentum is in their favor. They've got to find a way to attack. This next shift is so important. They have their opponent on their heels.
It's a piece of it with the glove. Finds the shot to save. Takes a shot. Tremendous stop by Georgiev. Quick shot. Oh, escapes out as he gets a piece of that one.
Georgiev's dialed in and
Bad turnover.